Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
So,
Take two.
yeah, it is generally take two. But, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
I
can't do
fucked
the
up.
Welcome to Blue Minds Think Alike, the last episode of 2021.
Whoop whoop.
I woke up 30 minutes ago. I'll cut that part out.
I'm not a blue mind. No, wait, no. I'm not a blue mind. Because of that very statement.
You're not associated with this man.
Anyway, so
I can't see.
we've got a Lou
Hi.
and we've got a Wade.
Hello.
Because
got the Wade.
we have been the contributing factors to Blue Minds for the whole entire year. We did get another new editor, but he wishes to be unnamed.
I mean, technically, we've already named him.
No. Wait.
Or did we delete those descriptions?
No,
I don't know.
no, we don't. We just keep them there because people haven't really bothered reading them. And plus, keep them in the immersion of the story.
I read them.
Anyway, so we thought it would be a nice idea to talk about just Blue Minds in general, just because we've been a part of it and we've been doing this for almost an entire year. Our year anniversary will be in April. No, we'll be in February.
We really should come up with something for that. What to do?
Oh, I'm making plans. Don't you worry.
Okay. Are
Corporate
we recording
knows
it
what
on the
she's doing.
day? Are we recording it on the day, or are we going to be doing it like releasing it
Ooh,
on
a
the day?
live episode.
See, I don't know if it falls on a Thursday though.
I know exactly which day it is.
What day?
February 18th. I know, because that's my mom's birthday.
We released it on your mother's birthday. Jesus Christ.
Yes, you did. I checked. February 18th, 2021.
That's a Friday.
It's a fucking Friday.
It's a fucking Friday.
Come on.
So, I will think about that. We won't say anything right now. But, guys.
Yes.
What's your favorite Blue Minds episode that we did this year? Start with you, Wade, since you like to talk.
Main podcast only?
Main podcast only. By the way, just to say, we've got episode thumbnails in our video, in our little things, just because we're celebrating. So
I've got where it all began with, hit it, Lou.
D&D.
Yes, but the line.
the iconic. The first thing we ever said.
We're recording, bitch.
Yeah. There it goes.
We're recording, bitch will forever be with us. It will absolutely forever be with us.
The tagline of Blue Minds. We're recording, bitch.
Yeah.
I did it.
Pinnacle.
Whoops.
My favorite episode.
Because you've edited some of them. I've edited some as well.
I've edited most of them. It was most of the episodes before like you started coming in.
Because I finally learned how to fucking edit.
I think it was after we posted that one Dark Alliance video Lou and I did that I just I'm just out of it for a moment. And I think that was when you got it. I don't remember if you started editing at that point.
No, I started editing around the 20th episode, mate.
Okay.
Because I did the 20th.
It was a while ago that the Dark Alliance video happened because
23.
Which
we were out of it for 2 weeks at that point because I was moving.
Yeah, we were having breaks.
We were having breaks, and then we came back with the Supernatural one.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's another note. So about Dark Alliance videos. Lou and I have been hard work finding the rest of Dark Alliance. I say hard at work, but is it really working?
Well, it is if you constantly die. Yeah.
You're not wrong. Which we did.
This is
a lot.
We've called Blue Mines a job now. Let's face it.
Yeah, pretty much. We've got 3.
Maybe.
I've got 3 jobs.
I don't get paid.
I'm sorry, I cannot afford to pay you.
I know. But no, Lou and I beat the final level yesterday. We killed an ancient white dragon.
Hey! Icewind! Icewind is dead.
Anyway, after that tangent,
Yes. Tangent, the off-topic podcast. Shameless plug. There you go, Stefan Chance.
Hey!
I mean, yes, plug their podcast, but what about what's the favorite episode for you?
I honestly am not sure. Because there's been so many good ones. So many good ones, so many weird ones, so many crazy ones.
You're still talking about the same podcast. They're good.
Yeah.
Because we've had 38 episodes, well, 39 because of the one.
Is this 39?
This is 40.
Yeah, this is 40.
I just edit like 37 or something, wasn't it?
You've edited what?
Hold on.
No, I've counted correctly. 38 was, you named it 37, but it was actually 38.
Oh, right,
Okay, I have to think of this. Main podcast.
Yeah.
I may have changes later on, but I'm just gonna go with episode 1.
Really?
Well, I'll tell you right now, my favorite episode we've ever recorded isn't in the main podcast. But out of the main podcast, the we've done. So because it's where it all began. And I can sometimes be a sucker for that stuff. And
I mean, we began on a really weird note, didn't we?
It's about D&D, which you guys know
you need to be a player more than a DM at the moment, because you are DMing a lot of games.
Yeah. Yasmin, get the quote book ready. Dungeons and Dragons is my cocaine.
I'm just gonna say, I've not been writing these quotes down for a long time.
I'm just messing with you. It's become a stay at this point. Yasmin, get the book.
And it's just like, if people are gonna tell me to go and get the book, I'm not gonna fucking go and get it.
I'm kidding.
If I really find one, then I will put it in.
I know. But I just love Dungeons and Dragons I'll save that for we have another D&D episode, which is really gotta happen at some point.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna I've got loads of episodes to organize, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'm corporate. I know what we're doing because Lou's.
You are corporate.
I'm literally corporate. Lou's just one of the founding members at this point.
Am I one of the founding? I have the.
You're an editor, so you're employed.
But I am the OG editor. I feel like I'm like.
Yeah, you are the OG editor.
I feel like I'm like, if you're in the first Avengers film, I'm either Black Widow or Hawkeye. I haven't gotten my own solo movie up until then. I just appeared in other people's movies.
You're Hawkeye.
Does that make me Iron Man then?
I'm still a fucking badass.
Does that make
Iron Man got 2 of his own films. I'm not Iron Man. I'll be Hawkeye.
Iron Man got 3.
Me, you prick.
Oh yeah, you're Iron Man, because you definitely were like the motherhead who guys all together. We all know who you are, Lou. Where's the hammer?
I am worthy.
You are worthy. We all know who you are. I mean, he's right next to your face.
Nope, that way.
But
eat my finger.
But yeah, number one, we did on a whim, because literally we'd recorded it. Here's the story. We'd recorded it 2 weeks before we actually released it.
We did.
And then we finally said, we recorded it 2 weeks before, and then we were just like, Wade, you got to get on editing this. Because we'd recorded that episode in January.
Yeah.
And then we were just like, we'd launched the Twitter and the YouTube channel. We just hadn't got any content for it.
That's what I was about to ask. Like when you guys were recording this and like had this idea, did like Blue Minds, because I wasn't on.
You weren't on yet. No.
Did Blue Minds think alike? Did like the idea of this whole podcast thing even exist at the point of like, hey, let's just talk about D&D?
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
it did.
Actually before that. Okay, so how it came to be is the conversation between me and Lou, which was I basically just randomly said, God, I wish I had a podcast. And then Lou was fully in.
And then I messaged Mr. Baker.
Yeah, and then we were trying to get it as a part of Relator, and then they were just like, go for it on your own for a bit.
Yeah.
I am so glad we've done that, because like we've recorded that first episode right after that was said. And then we didn't know anything about editing. So we were just like, we can't just have this all in one. And then you said you were going to message Wade. And then we recorded the second episode the same day.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to remember what episode 2 was. It's been a while.
The episode
it's been a while.
Game. Okay. Back to this.
Sorry, anyway.
So episode 2, Wade, was the top 10 video games one that you took.
Yes, it was.
I remember I had a lot of fun.
We had to re-release as well.
Yeah. Wait, release?
Do you remember?
Jesus Christ.
So I uploaded the Zoom call because
I'm busy.
The video wouldn't compress.
I remember that because that was, oh my God.
I released a temporary episode.
I want to shout out Johnny Fournier right here.
Yes.
Is that, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Fournier or Fournier?
Johnny Fournier.
All right, Johnny, I want to shout out Johnny Fournier for helping me out, because he made the intro, the animated intro that you guys also
the animated intro we got by episode, I want to say episode 10.
It's been
something like that.
It has been some time. Looking at you, Lou, I'm not letting you say it. I almost said the line.
Yeah, we got it at episode 10.
Yeah. But yeah, but also for helping me to learn, hey, there's a way to reduce the time of an upload from like a day to an hour and sacrifice next to no noticeable video quality, you know?
Yeah.
Because I was just like, oh, I can handle my laptop can handle like HD stuff. It's for an HD. Don't do that unless you are broadcasting to like a giant ass TV, and B, have all the time on your hands, but neither of which I really actually have the TV. But no, basically every time I would have to upload an episode, it would take 7 hours. Usually I would have to leave it overnight.
Yeah,
or start it right before I went to work, and then
we've gotten better with timing. We've gotten better with that.
Yeah.
Which we're gonna fix for the new year for sure, with that week off.
Yeah, one thing I want to do is like, because a lot of the edits, and this is kind of the nature of a podcast. The thing I've noticed I really like doing with the podcasts is cut out as little as possible. Mm-hmm. Like I want, like, at some point it's gonna be a compilation of every time Lou's mom has walked in.
We need an interruption compilation. We do need that. I mean, I have one or two as well.
Yeah, you've got some with Robin.
Yeah, when Robin interrupted. By the way, she approved those videos for the 20th episode.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, back to Johnny Fournier. Because he basically showed me a way to like edit with her settings and not export at a slightly lesser quality.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I haven't really noticed any drop in quality, but it drastically reduces the export time, which is very, very useful.
I learned that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like that happened, and then just like we continued on a great streak after that.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, like But like one thought that has kind of hit me sometimes is I don't think either of you guys have ever watched Achievement Hunter.
No.
It's a gaming group that I watch the videos sometimes. One of the series they've done is Minecraft videos.
Yeah. Oh bloody hell.
And like they started playing it as soon as the game came out, way back whenever. And like every week they were listening to a video of them doing some new game or idea within Minecraft. They built their own wipeout course within Minecraft.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And people were saying, and even they have said that, like, oh, we'll run out of ideas 10 episodes in. And here they are, I think they're getting close to episode 500 or something. They're in somewhere in the 400s.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
So yeah, it's like I was having a similar idea, like I'm coming out with very few ideas of episodes that aren't just like respins of other things, or like the few I have you can't make a whole lot out of.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So shout out to Yasmin.
Fuck yes.
Because I know Yasmin. Actually, no, I'm on the bottom of it apparently. Shout out to Yasmin for being the badass of coming up with all these amazing ideas.
Yasmin's corporate, we know that.
Yeah.
I'm just basically the one that just goes, right, this is what we're fucking doing.
Yaz is boss.
I've literally I've started putting schedules together. That's how sad my life is.
Yeah.
Just so we're organized with everything.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for that, Wade.
Yeah. And Bluey, because I got shout out to everyone. Shout out to Bluey just for being chaos incarnate.
Yeah.
Actually, more than that, shout out to you because this has been something more for you than you could have ever thought about, because you have spoken up so much more ever since we launched this.
Yeah.
You have been a voice. You have a voice, and you finally raised it, and I am so proud of you for that.
You're gonna make me cry.
Well, it is one of them episodes we're probably gonna cry, but I am so proud of you.
Hug Stitch. Yay, hugs.
Guys, this just in. I am not the one to initiate a hug. I know, I can't believe it either.
It was me.
No, it was me. But
you hugged Stitch. Yasmin hugged us.
I hugged you guys. Yeah. Okay. We'll move up to me. So my favorite episode of all time is this one up here. It is one of the funniest action-packed episodes, and one of the, like, we only premiered 2 episodes ever. We've only ever premiered 2 episodes, and this was one of them.
Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, because it was when everyone was premiering their episodes, but we did 2, and then we didn't want to do it because we couldn't always do it. So legitimately, I can't even do it anymore now. So we just upload them just because we feel it's better to just upload it and let it happen. Because premieres, like,
you have to watch it at that time.
Yeah, you have to watch it at that time. And like, we couldn't always do that.
No. But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that episode was funny as fuck.
It was the funniest video I think we ever did. We had so much fun with this.
That's the one where the 4 of you watched Army of the Dead, right?
No. This
one's the zombie talk.
This was the conversation. Okay. And the drop of the joke, Papa Joel in one. Where we were laughing straight for about, I think, 5 minutes. I want
maybe
to say.
Longer.
Maybe longer.
Maybe longer.
I remember that.
It was so funny. It was the funniest episode we did. And I just loved it because, like, Yossi and Liv are two amazing people, and I loved doing that episode with them because I don't get to see Yossi as much, but I get to see Liv quite a bit. But it's just lovely to see them and having that zombie conversation. We got so many perspectives on that.
Yeah, we did.
That was a very interesting one to do, and it's one of my favorites to date. So yeah, it's one of my favorite episodes to date. So that's mine, 15. Lou, what's your favorite episode?
Number 14.
The Ghost of Joel.
The Ghost of Joel.
It was with Liv.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was with Liv just talking about video games.
Yeah.
And I came up with certain things of just like, okay, certain video games we love, certain video games we hate, certain video games we didn't get into.
Yep.
We got into and never stopped kind of thing, etc.
Yep.
So that was that episode. At one point, Liv got down her memorabilia, her Ellie statue. And there was a ghost on the guitar. And it's in the trailer. It's in the Blue Minds trailer.
I couldn't resist.
It's just like, why is there a ghost on the guitar? It's the Ghost of Joel.
It's the Ghost of Joel.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Such a good moment.
It was. That was funny as fuck.
Also, that trailer I have to shout out because I enjoyed making that trailer so fucking much.
Mm-hmm.
It was so funny to just go through things and then just put together a sweet little trailer about it, which a new trailer is going to come for 2022. Don't you worry. Because we've got to update. Boy. We've got to update.
Wait, I see what you fucking done there.
Wait, put the episode there.
I was like, oh, wait, hold on. I forgot this episode existed.
Yeah, what did you do to the logo? And we're not even in the thumbnail.
Well, this was the episode where it was just Lou and I. You weren't in this one.
Yes,
this was the one where
Yeah, you were.
I was in this episode.
Yeah, it was the one where we were deciding what classes they were going to be.
Dark Alliance. That's the only episode I'm not in.
Yeah. Okay, well, I apologize. Actually, no, you were in this episode. I remember.
Yeah, because I told you to shut up at one point because I was
I'm getting confused with our Blue Mind review. But literally, what I did was I took the opening title sequence, the shot of Cognoza from Campaign 2's opening, and just plastered the faces over it, and then put Blue Mind's logo in the center. None of us are in this logo.
No,
none of us are in it.
But it was the episode of us talking about the hopes for Campaign 3.
No, well, it was us talking about our hopes for Campaign 3, but then you two decided to elaborate on it when you talked about the first episode of Campaign 3.
Yeah, we did Blue Minds review of episode 1.
Yeah, which hopefully more Blue Minds reviews are gonna happen. They better happen.
They will. We need to do another Critical Role one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Just other videos at the moment.
Secret Neighbor.
We've got to bring up Secret Neighbor. We've absolutely got to fucking bring up. That is
we're branching from the main podcast now?
You what?
We're branching from the main podcast now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, please continue.
Secret Neighbor, I've got to mention as my favorite gaming video for this year. Especially episode 1, House of Screams. Because hearing Lou scream, followed by Pedram, we said no clowns. And then being followed again by Wade screaming.
I'm sorry. I need to once again provide context for the scream because
I
don't know if I've ever talked about that in the main podcast. Like I might talk about it.
No.
So what happened is
full on scream.
If you've ever played Secret Neighbor, you know how it goes. Everyone is a kid, but one person's secretly the neighbor. They can walk around as a kid, and they transform into the neighbor who tries to basically grab the kid and then turns them into a pile of missing child posters.
Which is very dumb when you think about it.
The goal of the kids is to run around the place collecting key cards. The key cards will open secret doors, and inside those doors are
keys.
And those keys open the exits to the level.
Mhm.
If you unlock every key to the exit and go through it, then the kids escape. If the neighbor catches every kid, they win.
Yep.
There was a point where one of the maps, a lot of the maps are quite similar. But what they do is they just change all the differences, like the placement of certain objects.
Oh yeah.
This room is a home theater. Oh no, now it's actually just a storage room. And so there was one thing where we're in basically like a giant mansion, like a giant 3-story mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Even though 3 stories isn't too much, I still call it a mansion because it looked and felt like it.
Yeah.
But at one point where I'm in the entrance hall. The entrance hall has a giant staircase with 2 sets of stairs on either side and a row of the key carded doors. And I had a number 1 key card, which basically unlocks all of those. And I was opening it. And then all of a sudden, my camera just of its own accord gets yanked around. And I see I've been picked up by the neighbor. So I was so caught off guard. I just went, ah! Just on the thing. And everyone
It was a full girl scream.
The game just stopped for about 2.5 minutes because everyone was laughing so hard, myself included.
We couldn't
just
stop laughing.
Me left in the game after that, and then Pedram accidentally helped me win.
Yeah.
Also, was it Wade that ended up hiding behind a door?
Yes.
Was
Yasmin the neighbor?
Yeah. So another thing.
Oh my god, there was that.
Yasmin was the neighbor and you were behind the door.
There's a timeline. Yasmin was the neighbor.
I don't think this was on our episode. I think that was the stream one.
Maybe.
When Lou streamed it.
I've got the stream as well.
Yeah.
We'll have to figure that out at some point.
Yeah.
But yes, it was on the stream. Funny. I remember now.
That was hilarious.
Basically, what happened on that stream was Wade was hidden behind a door specifically, and I was running around trying to find him. And he's just like, you kept on passing me, and I just went, wait a minute, went back, got him behind the door.
Okay, that is what happened, but it's funnier than that.
Yeah.
So at this point, so the 4 of us there were 4 people playing. There was me, Yasmin, Lou, and Pedram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pedram and Lou had already been gotten by Yasmin. I was the only one left, and I don't think we had unlocked any keys yet. So I pretty much knew we're gonna lose. I'm like, what happened was I'm still gonna try to unlock as many keys as I can. So I was running around, and at some point Yasmin saw me. Mm-hmm. And I saw her. So like, oh shit. I just started running around trying to lose her. I couldn't. I literally in like a last ditch effort because I'm like, it was at the point where she was like really close to me. And if I lost any distance, she'd be able to grab me. And so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna try one last ditch effort to hopefully win. I literally walked up through the staircase that I had mentioned before with the row of key carded doors. Opened a door, turned around and turned on as I closed it, and then immediately just hid in the corner because the door was right next to a wall. Which the wall actually was just that one wall where it's just the jail bars. So had you ever gone into that area, you would have clearly seen me, but you never made your way over there. Yasmin opens the door, and the way she opened the door open. The way I had entered, the door opens in. And so when Yasmin was coming from the side that I'd entered from. And so she opened the door and it opened outward from my perspective. And it opens towards my side. So I was covered.
You literally were covered. That was so funny.
Yeah, Yasmin walked in, but I didn't see me. She was like, where did you go? Kind of went down the other hallway to the left for a bit. Came back at one point. Because there's a small gap, like the door doesn't touch the wall, so I'm not fully hidden. Like if you go flush with the wall and then turn to the side, you can fully see me.
Yeah,
but only then. Yasmin at one point went flush with the wall, was looking through because the wall, like I said, is just a bunch of bars. Yasmin went flush with the wall, looked through it. Had she turned 90 degrees to the right, or not even that, just enough so that the camera would get me, she'd see me. But literally, she was right there, never turns at all. And I'm like, Pedro, Lou, and I were just silent. And then Yasmin turned, and Yasmin did a 180 in my direction. So her thing passed, her flashlight passed over me. Her camera passed over me. And she walked away. And then I was just like, am I alive? And I'm like, Pedram. I waited like 10 seconds and I'm like, okay, Pedram, Lou, please tell me you saw that.
I was like, yeah, I'm recording it.
And then I kind of figured it out afterwards.
Well, I gave you a hint because eventually I said you walked by me several times.
Yeah, and then
you immediately went to my spot.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm feeding my dog.
Yeah. Secret Neighbor is one of my favorite gaming videos of the year. Second favorite would be the Friday the 13th game.
Oh God, Pedram, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this. that game that's a very fun game, but it is seriously weighed towards Jason.
Yeah.
Even as a person who normally isn't like I've played those types of games before, like survival versus like killer type games. And most of the time it's very in favor of the killer. Like Dead by Daylight, if you play it right, can be in favor of the killer.
Yeah, we need to play that game at some point. We need to all have it and play it.
When we played Predator Hunting Grounds, that's the one exception where it's in favor of the survivors.
Right. We've only done a couple of Blue Mine reviews, but like I did like how we launched it.
Yeah, because the first one wasn't the first one.
The first one was Legends of Tomorrow for me.
Yeah.
Then it was Mischief from me, and then it was you guys doing
Critical Role.
Yep, Critical Role. And like I am doing another one. At this point it will be out. Because your girl needs to talk about No Way Home.
Can I be on that?
No.
Come on, Yasmin. I've seen the movie.
You'll talk over me. I know you too well.
Who's all going to be in it?
Me.
Oh, it's just you talking about it?
Yeah, it's just me.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
If you want to do one as well, we can post them both on the same day and see if I.
Well, it doesn't make sense if I was do this anyway. But
I don't give a fuck.
It could be your take and Wade's take.
No, it's fine.
I'll think about it.
Lou hasn't seen it though.
We know.
Which, oh, by the way, Lou, I actually looked this up partially because I'm like, I have a sudden desire to watch the movie again, but I don't want to go to the theater and spend money again. Because Sony owns the rights to Spider-Man, getting it on streaming services is different than other MCU films.
Yeah, it's not plus.
Apparently, due to it's not confirmed yet where or when it will be streaming, but most of the sources I looked say it's not going to be on Disney Plus for 6 to 9 months.
It's most likely because all the Spider-Man movies are currently on Netflix.
Yeah, some people think it might be on Netflix. Some people think it might be going on Stars because apparently Stars has like certain rights to streaming Sony films or something.
I don't think they'll put it on Stars just because not as many people have it. Millions of people.
1 sec.
It's proven.
Yeah, but it'll be a while if it's Disney Plus.
Yeah. Let's move on. I am going to do a No Way Home, and I'm also going to do a top 10 movies for me this year.
Well, if I may, I have another idea for a topic to talk about.
We're obviously going to cut these bits out, but yeah.
Probably. Yeah, I was thinking we could talk about a potential upcoming episode we're excited for, each of us.
Yeah.
So.
Episode, Blue Moon review, or anything.
Okay, we'll do that now.
Okay.
Okay. When it comes to Blue Mind reviews for next year, when I have watched Multiverse of Madness, no one is getting in on this Blue Mind review because it's mine. I am sorry. I have been hyping it since it's got fucking announced.
That's true. I can't say anything because Lou haven't watched it, because Lou hasn't seen stuff yet. But we're both thinking the same thing right now, aren't we? Oh, okay.
So yeah, when it comes to that, that's mine.
Fair enough.
I'm claiming.
We've got a rogue.
Because I'm gonna get yelled at for what mine is.
Oh no! What are you calling?
No, Lou, you're next.
For what?
Upcoming episode or Blue Moon review or something for the channel you're excited for.
Well, we'll do Blue Mind review first. What would you want to review next year?
God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, that'd be a good one for you, actually.
If it comes out next year.
Yeah.
I think it should.
Yeah.
Wade.
Okay. If talking exclusively Blue Moon reviews, because mine's not a Blue Moon review.
Just do Blue Mind review.
Yeah, I actually have two. Well, actually no, so I have one. The other one's not a Blue Moon review. A Blue Moon review is going on to the idea of Lou doing Ragnarok from doing a video game. You guys all know what, if you've been paying attention, you know what game I'm about to say. Horizon Forbidden West.
Oh right, yeah. Nice.
That would be a good one.
I don't know. I think it's just like the premise and the world of the game, but I just fell in love with it instantly. It's like the perfect way of mixing like ancient civilization with sci-fi future.
Yeah.
It's the perfect mix of the two. Perfect mix of the two that somehow keeps them separate but also doesn't.
Yeah.
Thanks, Holly.
What?
Disconnect this cord, I bet.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear.
Okay.
Okay.
Other episodes we're looking forward to making next year. I'm gonna go with gaming for now before we go original podcast.
All right.
Well, one thing we haven't mentioned is our gaming series, each of us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
The Last of Us.
Yeah, you're going into that, and that's every 2 weeks for that one.
Yeah.
Apart from when we take the Christmas break.
Yeah.
Wade's House of Ashes is almost done, isn't it?
No, it's I just put up at the time of recording this video.
It would be
this past Friday, I had put up part 5, which, given what you guys know about that, was an interesting one to leave off on. But don't worry, I put a disclaimer in front of it.
Good.
Yeah, have you watched the game? Have you played or watched the game, Yasmin? Have you played or watched it?
I haven't been able to watch it yet.
Okay. Well, not the game, not say my videos, but the game.
Oh, I haven't got it.
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna say a thing, but I can wait.
Because you're close to finishing that game and then starting a new series on something else, aren't you?
I think I might be, because I have at this point I've recorded episode 6, and based on the number of if you look at like the menu, all the pictures that shows, there's only 2 that haven't been claimed yet, and then there's obviously the one in the center that's like a preview for the next game. So I'm thinking I'm pretty close, and also based on the events of the game, it just kind of gives me the feeling that it's coming to a close. So
yeah,
I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to find time to finish.
Basically, I feel like by February you'll have started a new game.
Hopefully, yeah. What game I want to play next?
I reckon you start editing the Dark Alliance stuff, because that's some funny shit.
Yeah, you take a break, do some Dark Alliance, and then go into your next series in February, probably.
Yeah.
It is funny, but it's a task. I'll say that, to edit those.
I know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But we'll figure out what game. Like, I've been enjoying doing my Sims series. I think it's just been funny doing those Sims episodes. The first 2 episodes are always going to be my favorites, just because.
Yeah.
And like, I am going to continue with Sims throughout. I'm just going to, like, once I've finished my particular goals for that one Sim game, I restart a new game, different Sim, different goals, trying to get through different packs and stuff. Because like, I've got the university pack, so I might want to send one to uni and go through those adventures. I might want to do a vampire one for myself. I want to, like, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Are they all going to be within like the same world? Or
kind of like, none of the characters are going to know each other. It's like, literally, one thing I've discovered, if you run 2 games in The Sims at the same time, that game also continues. Because, right. So I ran one game at one point, which was the main one, and then I ran a second game.
Yeah.
And then I saw my character again, but as an elder.
Oh, so like you catered for the first game you saw as an
it continues that one. It's all in one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, is it like a shared universe, so to speak?
Yes, it is.
Kind of, yeah.
Nice.
Go.
Like, I might do a game eventually, but it's if I figure out how gaming on my PS4 works.
I can help you with that.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, and then obviously Lou's got to finish Grounded mode.
Oh. You'll finish Grounded mode.
Yeah.
The 3-hour video of death.
The group gaming videos are going to continue.
Definitely.
We might figure out if we want to do some switch ups as well, just in case.
What do you mean, some switch up?
Like, when it comes to series, like if we do one series and then another, and then like one week we do. I can slightly hear myself. Okay, what I mean by switch ups is basically one week we have a certain episode, and then the week after we do something a little different. Like weekly changes and stuff like that, like a week 1, week 2 thing. Who knows?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
And then original podcast episode. We want to figure out a lot of shit for that, because when it comes to it, we have had so many guests on, and we obviously want to have more.
I want some celebrities.
I know you do.
Mr. Baker.
It's just the how.
Well, DM Mr. Baker, then ask him to bring his best friend too. Mr. Willingham. I'm so
Lou, you can unmute yourself, darling. Excuse me? You want to growl at corporate?
no.
Good. But yeah, main podcast for next year. I want to do some more episodes with people just because like we've been enjoying literally have had Yossi and Liv, we've had Danny, we've had Finif and Danny, we've had Beth, we've had Pyro. I just want to have some more fun with some people. And
definitely
with you, I feel like a tangent crossover with Blue Minds would be funny, as well as To All the Films We Judged Before and Blue Minds would be funny as well.
It's just literally going to go off on all the tangents.
Yep. And obviously we've got some more ideas to come up with for actual podcast episodes. So podcast episodes in general, like even though we talked about guests and everything, just more ideas in general. Like we're still going to keep within the geek category because we ain't stopping now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've done well for what we have.
Yeah, damn right.
And it doesn't matter what order it comes in. It doesn't matter how it comes or where it goes. We just do it because we love it. By the way, Wade, what were you going to say that you thought was going to piss us off?
Well, okay, so that's what I was thinking of. That I also realized now that I think about it, actually could also be a Blue Minds review. Thinking about it.
Just recommend it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to bring this up, yes, but I have to. I was promised a Mass Effect episode.
That's true. He was.
That is true, yes.
Sorry.
You know how you can have it?
What?
As a Blue Mind review, and it's yours.
That's yours.
But we were all gonna talk about it.
You still get the episode. What the fuck do you want from me?
I haven't played it yet, Wade.
Joking.
I haven't played it. I feel like having a Blue Minds like review episode of you just talking about us. Actually, that wouldn't be.
Like if I had fun. You know me well enough to know I would never be able to host a podcast by myself.
I know.
Same.
That would be a new show.
What's this new show?
I've just thought we have Blue Mind reviews. What about Blue Mind favorites? You going on a whole rant about Mass Effect and how much you love it.
What, and while we're sat in the background going.
You understand? It's gonna be possible for me to do that without spoilers.
That's fine.
That's why we're not going to be there. You're going to record it.
Okay.
But what
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
What he could do is I can be in the call with him, but what I could do, or what Wade could do afterwards, is cut it out. Cut me out.
If he doesn't want to do it alone, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because Lou would have himself on mute. Yeah, we can figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
The sizing.
Also, Yaz.
Yeah.
We need to play It Takes Two.
I know we need to. We've just been busy.
No.
Because we said we did do this ages ago, and I've literally forgotten a lot of these things.
Oh no, it's okay.
Yeah.
Life happened.
Yeah, life happened. A lot of things in life happened, good and bad.
Okay.
Also, just like talking in general, new shows and everything. I want to put a lot more content out there, and like, because I think.
How about Wade breaking the table in Telford? Twice.
Yeah, that did happen.
I actually broke it 3 times. I broke it when just you, me, and Fedrin were there.
Oh, yeah, you did. Oh, yeah.
What?
I broke it another time after you and Liv left.
After we left?
After you and Liv had gone home, yeah. When it was just me, Pedro, and Wade.
I know I called, but
I literally tapped it with my butt, like as I was walking by.
And it just went.
And it just went plop.
Yeah, I haven't even left a review for that place because I got an email today saying they're still waiting on your review. I've not left a review yet because like we said for it, 5-bedroom place my ass. Honestly. Anyway.
That was funny though.
Yeah, it was. I want to come up with some new shows just in general. Because I think it'd be fun to like the Blue Minds favorites would be one because like we've talked about a lot of things that we've wanted to do. Like, do you remember ages ago I talked about doing the Blue Mind profiles?
Yes.
Yeah, so we like talk about each one person. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't done that, but
Or we ask each person a question or something.
Where we just get to know each person. Like it was going to start with us presenters and the editor, and then maybe go on to guests, but we never actually took forward with that.
No, we didn't, did we?
But we can change it into favorites instead, which is where I think Blue Mind favorites might come in. I think we need to do more vlogs.
That's true.
Maybe we need to do at some point a day in our lives.
It's gonna be a lot of me just sitting around playing video games and maybe the occasional bout of going to Home Depot lifting boxes. That's my day.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we have exciting days or stuff. Like maybe like if we ever go to a screening of a movie or something like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Just don't record the movie. Like
obviously.
Like a young child has done.
Yeah.
I'll cut this part out.
Anyway. Obviously some vlogs I want to happen. Favorites is I want to develop into a new show. Obviously we've got the gaming content, which might cut down a little bit, like to just like do bi-weekly because we want to make room for new things.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because a lot of it, other than our episodes and our reviews, is gaming.
Okay.
And what Blue Minds is in general, like we haven't showcased. Yeah. We haven't really showcased ourselves a lot of it yet, which I kind of want to pull the curtain on that one.
Well, like promote our stuff and stuff like that.
Promote ourselves a little bit, yes. Like do you remember when I came up with this idea of doing a little vlog where we were just like having a day of doodling or something like that?
I think I remember that, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna make it, but I never ended up making it.
I just don't like people watching me draw.
I mean,
unfortunately,
the thing was we've done that as well for an actual podcast episode. Do you remember?
Yeah, I know, but I mean like a digital drawing. Like
yeah, I get that. I get that completely.
Delicate.
But we'll figure out what we're going to do because obviously I want us to showcase ourselves a little bit because we've showcased other games, but we haven't showcased us as us. It doesn't have to be all about the drawing. It doesn't have to be all about the gaming or like, it can be about our daily lives a little bit and just like, there are things we can talk about. Like we didn't get to do it this year, but I really want to do it next year. And I really want to open up about it within, I want to do some mental health episodes.
Yes.
Because I think, and I've talked about this with Jay, when I did peer-to-peer with Jay, I had a lot to fucking say. And Jay was just like, yes, soak it in, soak the moment in. Because like, I was just constantly saying, I don't wish to be different. It doesn't matter who I am me. and I wouldn't change a single thing about it. If I had the option to change whether I was on the autistic spectrum or not, no, I wouldn't, because where would my individuality come from? And like being able to talk about ourselves a little bit more.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think it would be nice.
it would be.
Yeah, it would be. Shed some light on it.
Yeah, we need to shed some light on us, which is why I'm like, we've turned up the gaming content. I'm gonna start turning it down a little bit, especially as it's getting hectic for me to edit as well.
Yeah.
Because we've got when we're on our break, we've got a lot of editing to catch up on. Let me tell you.
We have.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to edit, so.
Oops. It's just me and Wade.
And someone else.
And the editor. And the editor.
Whoever made it be.
Yeah. But anybody else got anything to say about that? Just like new things for the new year. Just like for Blue Minds, new shows or anything, ideas and concepts.
This is where my mind goes like.
This is why I'm corporate. Because I love how I've just had a moment there and you two are just like, yeah.
How about D&D one-shots?
I do that.
I had that idea too, yeah.
I think that would be fun.
I want to figure that out, and I want to figure out who to do it with. Because we could film it and edit it.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
Yeah.
If people don't want their faces or voice on camera, we could maybe try and alter it.
That would be a lot to do now, but
yeah, that would be a lot.
With our group, people are genuinely comfortable with.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Get Pedram into D&D.
Yeah, we do need to do that. Because do you remember when I kind of hinted at it on Twitter whether people would want to see a D&D episode, and a lot of people said yes.
Yes.
But we never acted on it because A, we didn't know how to do it, and B, it was also during the time I was starting to make my move, I think.
Yeah, it was. But we know what we're doing now.
Yeah. We're getting our shit together.
Oh, shit.
And yeah, other than D&D episodes, what else do we think?
I don't know. Wade, what
Hard
about
to
you?
think about it.
I think about it, like other like new episodes or like new
kind of content on the channel in general, because like I said, I want to try and spark the light onto us a little bit more.
Yeah, like spotlight us a little bit, like I said, talk about mental health struggles. Maybe that can be kind of tied in with our spotlight on us a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Some D&D one-shots, that would be like I said, that would be interesting because there's a lot of different systems out there that I want to try and mess with. There's 2 games I just thought of that I need to get you guys into.
Oh fuck.
The less chaotic of the 2 is a game called Straight to VHS.
Oh, I know about that. You told the first day I met you. You told me about that. Yes.
Is that a scary game?
No.
Not in the slightest. Okay. Well, it could.
Right. I've looked it up. Up. This was the game that Wade introduced to me as soon as he met me. In the first ever Relator prompt Zoom call.
What was the topic of that one?
Really?
Because basically it's a D&D type of game.
Yeah, it's like a tabletop RPG.
Yep.
Where you basically, the premise is you're all actors in a really terrible film. And like there's like certain different things you can do. Like I know one of the powers is like bad edit. which is basically like, okay, let's just, this happens now, no explanation, this is just the thing. It's a game that is literally designed to go pure chaos. Yeah, I just have to show you guys or have you play it to explain it properly. But no,
that's all right.
That's not the chaotic one. The chaotic one, and I'm sure I've told you guys this name at some point. There's a game called Everyone is John.
Yeah, you have.
I have? Okay, I figured I had.
With me, not with Lou.
So Version of Everyone is John is basically there's only one character, which is a man named John. Every player controls a different personality within John's head. And each like personality, like every player when they create it, has lists of goals. Does an easy goal, a medium goal, and a hard goal worth 1, 2, and 3 points respectively.
Yeah.
And you also have a bunch of different skills. You can either start with 2 skills, or you can start with 3 skills. But if you start with 3, you only start with 7 will points instead of 10. And so basically the way the game works is at the start of each round, so to speak, each player bids a number of will points. Whoever wins the bid takes control. Takes control of John. And then they basically get to do literally whatever they want. Literally whatever they want. Just try to achieve their goals. The game doesn't have a set end. Most of the time ends when just John dies, or just literally it goes so crazy that you literally can't do anything more.
Jesus.
I'll tell you some of the chaos that we've done. We broke into the Smithsonian one time to steal the Hope Diamond. Because one of the things was, one of the skills I gave myself was I am worthy to lift Mjolnir. But because like it was such, and like this happens to sometimes with some DMs, because it's like such an overt and extremely powerful ability, the DM sometimes won't pose a restriction like, oh, I'm the Dragonborn from Skyrim. Yes, but you have to be wearing a full chicken suit to do it though. For example. Or like I'm worthy of wielding Mjolnir or something. Yeah, but you need to be holding the Hope Diamond in your hands to do it. And so we basically tried to the Hope Diamond to the Smithsonian. As soon as we tried to grab it, Thor himself descended from Asgard, blew up the Smithsonian basically with the entrance, like just some of the bypass that started something blew up. We somehow survived. Basically just whacked us with Mjolnir, nearly killed us, but we somehow survived, and then said no. And like basically told us to don't grab the Hope Diamond. We left. I, of course, didn't listen, tried to grab it again. He came back down and then killed us.
Jesus Christ.
There was the time when I was DMing it once, and one of the players turned the entire population of Libya into werewolves. Because he was trying to find, I think, like a magic dinner plate.
Are you eating Jaffa cakes?
He was trying to find a magic dinner plate.
Full moon.
And somehow we tried it to Libya, and I don't remember how A to B was connected, but trying to find a magic dinner plate in Libya turned to the entire population of the country turning into werewolves.
Jesus.
There was the time when there was a time when we hijacked. Okay, I don't remember exactly what order this happened, but I think we broke into the White House. I think really the White House is on point or somewhere. Basically just detonated all of the United States arsenal of nuclear weapons.
If you're listening, FBI, he didn't really do that.
Yeah. we basically created the Fallout series. Is what we ended up doing with that one.
Now, dude.
We then hijacked like a giant one of those military cargo planes, flew it to North Korea. I created a new plague out of the first aid kit, and I made Kim Jong-un patient 0.
South Korea, he didn't do that either. Or North
Anyway.
Korea. Don't know which
North
one's
Korea.
which.
Anyway, after a long conversation, Jesus, that went off.
Tangent.
I've just realized there is one other thing we said we wanted to do next year.
And what would that be?
Oh, fuck.
You can't see it.
You're about to.
Oh.
Do you know what it is?
I think so. Script reads.
Table read.
Yes, good book read. I was thinking of that earlier today. Yes.
Because
Um,
there are a couple of scripts I want to get a hold of still. There's your
Avengers Endgame.
You got Avengers.
Nightmare, Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe, Strange, Loki.
Nice.
There are a couple of other
Supernatural.
scripts I want to get a hold of.
Supernatural, One Tree Hill, and Cobra Kai.
Yeah, is what you got. I'm obviously wanting to get more scripts or just like find more scripts just in general. Maybe we can write our own as well.
There's scripts online that you can get. I found the Back to the Future one at one point.
The weird one is I really want to find Rent.
But I could find that for you.
I'm not familiar with that.
I bet you I could find it.
525,600 minutes.
I know that.
That's
Yeah,
Rent.
Okay.
Rent is a musical. Okay. First of all, have you seen Tick Tick Boom?
Nope.
Have you heard of Tick Tick Boom?
Nope.
I think I've heard of Tick Tick Boom. I'm probably okay.
So Tick
This
Tick Boom is basically kind of like the biopic musical of Jonathan Larson, who is the creator of Rent. He created that musical, and unfortunately, he did not make it to opening night because he died, I think, a couple of days before it became one of the best musicals and shaped a completely new era for musicals. So yeah, I want to get hold of Rent. What?
Check your Discord.
Oh, fuck.
How long have we been going on?
We've been going on quite a bit. Oh my God, you found, holy shit.
This is called Lou being a genius.
Oh my
Am I
God.
a genius?
Speak. Oh my God. It literally is the script for Rent.
I'm a genius. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll obviously find more scripts and everything because, like, I want to just have fun with reading scripts and just what our take would be on the
like
things.
50 best screenplays to read and download.
Yeah. Because I think doing a musical would be funny as well.
Because me and Robot Ninja Shark, we did some, and I can't remember what the website was. I'll have to ask him again.
Hmm.
But yeah, there's Good Will Hunting, Jerry Maguire.
Damn. So yeah, we're sorting that out. We're gonna sort that out as well. As I said, showcasing ourselves.
Oh my God, The Hangover.
There is also an idea I'm not going to mention in this episode, but I need to talk to Danny Madrigal about.
Okay.
I can cut it. I can cut
To
it
you
out.
after the recording. I'll mention it to you after the recording.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
This episode.
It is, I think.
Yeah. We've had a hell of a run this year, and we're gonna continue to run like there's no tomorrow. And we don't give a fuck who tries to get in our way.
So true.
So for the final time this year, if you want to see more content, whether it is Wade playing House of Ashes, whether it's Lou playing The Last of Us on grounded mode, whether it's me playing The Sims, whether it's a group of us playing a game, whether it's a Blue Minds review, whether it's an actual podcast episode, then please subscribe to our channel. And for the final time this year, Lou, do it. The notification bell. That has been Wade.
Yeah, Wade's down there.
I'm up top of my screen. Here, hold on.
We're following my screen.
We're following Yasmin's screen.
Okay, there we go. I rearranged it.
Okay.
Hey, Wade's down
That
there.
has been Wade.
That's them.
That's them.
That has been Lou.
And that's been Yaz. No, it's not. That's been Yaz.
No, you're right.
Wait.
My screen. Yep.
Yeah. Pokey in the eye.
And we will see you in 2022.
Bye.
We love you guys. We thank you for all the support you've given us this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we see you for even more chaos, even more wrong pointing, even more rage quitting in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.